School of Business and the School of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management. all, and please be seated. Welcome, everyone. My name is Don Kirkwood, Assistant Dean of Development and Alumni Relations. I'm delighted to join members of the faculty, the administration, who assist Dean Moshe Porat as he presides over today's ceremony. This graduation ceremony celebrates our collective accomplishments as an academic community. It also observes a proud tradition of excellence and achievement that Temple students, faculty, administrators, loyal alumni, and friends have cultivated for more than 125 years. To officially begin our celebration, please welcome the Dean of Fox and STHM, Dean Moshe Porat.
Thank you very much, Don. Before we begin, I would like to welcome three distinguished members of Temple University Board of Trustees who are with us today in today's ceremony. Alan Cohen, Phil Richards, and John Contudis, over there. Thank you. This is particularly a special day for you, Trustee Contudis, Emeritus Trustee. Today, you will have a distinct honor of conferring an undergraduate degree to your granddaughter, Tori, who has earned a BBA in accounting. So I extend my congratulations to Tori and to all of our graduates. You have earned a prestigious diploma that is yours forever. And for this, you deserve a tremendous round of applause. So, to keep you in a festive mood, let me announce my special graduation gift for you today. I will keep my remarks brief, but not that brief. So, more than a century ago, Temple University founder Russell Conwell told audiences in his famous Acres of Diamonds speech, and I quote, "We must know what the world needs first and then invest ourselves to supply that need, and success is almost certain." Russell Conwell's message still rings true today for you, our graduates. Whether you pursued a degree while working full-time, completed an internship, or participated in a student organization, you have dedicated yourself to excellence. An exciting future awaits for you. Like sport and recreation management major Fayonda Fitzgerald, who last month became a professional basketball player in WNBA. Yeah. Or Brandon Studdy, an entrepreneurship major whose clothing line, I quote, "Understand your brand," uses materials that are environmentally conscious and pays its manufacturers above the living wage. That's only two examples. I cannot go with the rest of them, but everyone here took a different route towards graduation. And I promise you, on behalf of the faculty here behind me, that we will continue work hard to make your Temple degree appreciate in value. I often say that your diploma is like a share of stock in an enterprise in which you remain shareholder long after you have graduated. Many leading publications rank our programs among the best in the world, and they agree that our stock indeed has been appreciating in value. Some of you may know that the U.S. News & World Report ranked our MBA Online #1 in the nation, yes, for the third consecutive year. And our online BBA program, some of you have taken #2 in the nation. So we have some room to go farther. And for the MBA or aspiring MBA among you, #7 in America, but #1 in this region. So if you aspire on, you just start working towards that. So our graduate and undergraduate entrepreneurship programs both received top 10 rankings from the Princeton Review. U.S. News ranked our risk management, MIS, international business program among the top 15 in the country. And several departments are ranked among the best in the nation for faculty research. So how can you contribute to this great enterprise? Well, be active in your alumni association, serve as a mentor to future Temple students, visit the campus, and get involved. We will have plenty of opportunities to visit in the months ahead as the Fox School celebrates its centennial 100th anniversary of its existence since 1918. So, a lot of opportunities for you to get involved. And so is for the Sports and Hospitality Management School, 20th anniversary. Please stay tuned for details. Yes, they will come your way. You are the voices and faces of our schools. You are ambassadors for what we represent and the education we provide. After all, our most powerful asset is you. Again, I congratulate you on your achievements and wish you the best. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker today, Martin Schroeter. Martin serves as a senior vice president and chief financial officer of IBM, a multinational technology company and one of the most iconic and most valuable brands in the world. Previously, he served as general manager of IBM Global Financing, leading the world's largest captive IT financier with 125,000 customers in 50 countries, total assets exceeding $37 billion. Among his many accomplishments, Martin is also a graduate of the Fox School of Business. He received his BBA in 1986. So please join me in welcoming Martin Schroeter.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. Like Dean Poret, I can promise you that I will follow FDR's advice on these events, and his advice was be brief, be sincere, and be seated. So not to worry. So I do want to thank the Dean as well and the faculty for allowing me to spend the day with you. It is for a graduate of this great institution, is quite an honor. So very important for you. It's very important for your families as well. So first, I want to offer my congratulations on this terrific accomplishment. Very well done, and you should all be very proud of yourselves, and I will guarantee your families are very proud of you as well. A quick comment on my background. Like many of you, I'm sure, I'm the youngest. I have a brother and a sister, but for my parents who immigrated to the U.S., university was not an option for them. So they were really keen to make sure their kids got an education. So, when I sat where you did, I can tell you, there's a lot of uncertainty about what's going to happen, but I'm going to share a little bit about my journey. But I also want to share a little bit about my thoughts on Temple, because I found that the Temple name, the Temple brand, travels extraordinarily well. Travels well in the U.S., but it also travels well overseas, and you should be ready. You should be ready for people to recognize instantly this great institution. It remains that way, by the way, because of the terrific work that Dean Poret and this wonderful faculty do, as well as the way you represent the university. So I think you're in for quite an adventure, but you're in for an adventure with a great institution behind you. So it has a wonderful reputation everywhere I go, and I think you'll find that you're pretty well received. You should also know that this great institution has produced more IBM CFOs than any other institution. 2. So you're starting this new journey. It's a new phase of life, quite frankly. And what I would suggest, as you think about what to do, I'd suggest you focus on quality of life. And for me, what I focused on, quality of life, I define as what you get to fill up your brain with. What kind of problems do you get to tackle? Now, that doesn't mean that you have to go out and teach yourself fluid dynamics or try the Friday crossword. I can tell you that I can't get past Wednesday. But what it can mean is that you go out every day and compete in the world of business. And business is a competition. For me, business is a team sport. Team sports mean complexity because it means human behavior, and it means analysis, and it means communication, and it means alternate views, and you have to reconcile all of that data, and you have to reconcile all of that complexity. Now, complexity has a lot of attributes to it. It's not just size, but generally the role you play in the organization is going to define what you get to fill up your brain with. So for me, in IBM, we have about 380,000 employees around the world. We have tens of thousands of clients. We serve 175 countries, regulated and deregulated industries. We have a couple of million shareholders. We have a $115 billion balance sheet. We have a $175 billion enterprise value. And we have 135 billion or so of pension and retirement assets. So when you put all of that together, that to me says I've got really high quality of life because I get to work on some extraordinary problems. That's very exciting for me. When you think about what you do next, then what do you do tomorrow? What do you wake up and do tomorrow? My advice, get out on the field as fast as you can. Pick your sports analogy. Get on the field, get on the ice, get on the court. Pick your sports analogy. Go find the toughest problems you can find and go work on those. And it doesn't matter if it's a big company or a small company, if it's a technology company or an industrial company. Find something that has some interest to you, but start as soon as you can. Don't overthink your opportunities here. There aren't too many things you can do that would be a mistake at this stage in your life. So it's important to compete. It's important that as soon as you can start to compete, that you start to test. You start to test your intuitive approach to problem solving on day one. And you have to line up that intuitive approach to problem solving with the organization you're in. So if you find that your intuitive approach lines up well with the culture, you've got a nice long career ahead of you, and I guarantee you'll be successful. You cannot fight your intuition day in and day out. You can't do it for a career. It'll just keep knocking up against inside you. So find a place that aligns well with what interests you. Find a place that aligns well with your intuitive approach, and keep testing. Keep trying your ideas out and see how you're received. Mine is, and I think you'll find there are a lot of lonely jobs in the world, and these leadership roles tend to be lonely jobs. And that's why you have to get comfortable as fast as you can that your intuitive approach to problem solving is what's going to get to a workable answer and a workable outcome. Finally, one more point I would make. You're going to experience a big change starting tomorrow. And I would argue that from here on out, your success is going to be tied much, much more to the questions you ask than it is to your ability to answer those questions. And that's much different from the experience you've just gone through. Now, that doesn't say, by the way, stop learning things. That doesn't say stop seeking answers and trying to answer questions. You don't want your entire political and cultural and economic knowledge base to stop in May of 2017. But I think you'll find that in the business world, the questions you ask will get you a lot further, and asking the right questions will get you a lot further than having all the answers. So with that, again, I offer my congratulations. I'd like to thank the dean again and the school, not only for what they've done for me, but for what you're about to experience, because I think you'll find it's a wonderful place that has prepared you well. So get out on the field and start to compete. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Martin, for your support of Temple. Our ceremony would not be complete without comments by a representative of our graduating class. I would like to welcome Tammy Lynn Rodriguez. Tammy Lynn will be the first to say that she took the road less traveled in pursuit of her undergraduate degree today. Today, she will receive her Bachelor of Business Administration degree in marketing through the Fox School's nationally ranked online BBA program. Her story is so unique and her words are so impactful that without further ado, I'll let her take it from here. Please join me in welcoming Tammy Lynn Rodriguez.
My story starts off a bit untraditionally compared to many others in this auditorium today, but I'd like to share it with you, especially for those that have taken a bit longer to arrive at this moment, our college graduation ceremony. When I was only 15 years old, I found out that my then boyfriend, now husband, and I were expecting our first child. At 16 years old, we welcomed our sweet son, Andrew Jacob, into the world. To say those years were some of the hardest years of my life would be an understatement, but I persevered. I had to, not only for my son, but for my dreams and promises that I wanted to fulfill. I always wanted to go to college, and not just any college, but Temple University. I was going to be a first-generation college student. I was going to break the cycle and get my degree, but I wasn't quite sure how I was going to make that possible, so I worked. I continued going to high school all day and worked 3 jobs in the evening because I needed to be able to support my son. And at night, when I put my little boy to sleep, I worked again, finishing projects, essays, and homework. You see, there is no sleep for the weary or for moms. I attended another local college for my freshman year, worked to achieve high grades, and was accepted into Temple as a transfer student for my sophomore year. I remember my first day and finally feeling a sense of belonging. This was my place. It was everything I had ever wanted. And I remember my second day. My home caught on fire, and my family was left with nowhere to live. I tried to be strong, and I tried to persevere again, but I had a family, and I couldn't abandon that responsibility. So my dreams had to be put on hold, and I withdrew without finishing the semester. I was devastated, to say the least, but I wasn't giving up just yet. I worked a few different jobs, and I applied to many others, and finally, I was hired and was now working exactly where I wanted to be, Temple University. I loved my job, and what I loved most was the support that the university provided. Not only do they want their students to grow and achieve great things academically, but they also want it for their employees. I re-enrolled and attended school part-time. I worked during the day, and I went to class at night. Many of those nights wishing I was home with my family. Many of those nights exhausted mentally and physically. But it was my dream to get my college degree. It was the one thing for me and only me. It wasn't going to be easy, but I knew it would be worth it. I took my classes in the evening, and over the course of many years, life happened. I got married. I had not 1, not 2, but 3 more little ones. Hi, Chase, Annabella, and Penelope. You would think that would have made me stop or put my dreams on hold again, but I knew if I lost momentum, it would be even harder to pick up later. So I kept going and was grateful for the support of my family that I had at home. In 2013, Temple University's Fox School of Business launched its online Bachelor's of Business Administration program, and it was life-changing. While I loved some of my classes down at Tuck, I also loved being able to go right home and have dinner with my family. The OBBA program allowed me to be me. I could be the full-time employee, the wife, the mom, and the student. This flexibility allowed me to fulfill other dreams as well. Because I was blessed with 4 beautiful, healthy children, I always knew I wanted to give back and help another family as well, and so I did. I became a gestational surrogate and carried twin baby girls for 2 amazing people who could not have children on their own. That experience alone was something I'll never forget. Each year as a Temple employee, I assisted with the commencement ceremonies, and each year as I stood in the back and watched and cried, I knew someday that would be me too. I heard some amazing commencement speeches from students, but one thing I never heard was a story like mine. Now I stand before you, and finally I can say, not someday, but today. It took me over 14 years. It took me over 14 years to finish my degree, but I did it. I did it because it was my dream, but I also did it because I wanted to lead by example and show my kids that no matter how hard things get, you should never give up on yourself or on your dreams. I understand that my story might not resonate with all of you today, but for all of those non-traditional students like me, I'd like to say to you, exhale. Let out that deep breath that you've been holding for years. We've made it. The perseverance finally paid off. And that's what I hope everyone can take hope with them today. Work hard. Work through all of the obstacles. Work even though you don't feel like it. Work even though you are tired. If you want something, if you have a dream, you need to give it your all. Because when you finally achieve it, trust me, no one can take away that feeling of pride and accomplishment. I know because after 14 years, I feel it in my heart today. To all of my fellow graduates, whether it took you 4 years or 14, we are all here together. We have all done it. This is only the beginning stepping stone to the path of an amazing future that lies ahead. Congratulations.
Wow, that's hard to follow. The Fox School has programs around the world, and I would just like to take a minute to acknowledge on stage the presence of two representatives from our school in Lyon, France, CFAM, Jean-Marie Perronneau and Karine Cho. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy Lynn, and thanks to all of our graduates. I would remind all of you that you are members of not one and not two, but possibly three alumni associations, as Temple, Fox, and STHM have vibrant alumni associations. And we wish to remind you that this is not the end of your relationship with Temple, but only the beginning of a lifelong relationship. The Alumni Association is powerful. It engages folks throughout their careers. We can be of help to you. You can be engaged and of help to us. So I remind you to take part in the things that we have, and I know some of the things that the Alumni Associations do offer are in the program that is available today. We also welcome you back to campus in the coming months because, as Dean Perrott said, the Fox School of Business is celebrating its centennial in 2018. And the School of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management will celebrate its 20th anniversary. These festive occasions will provide ways for our students and our alumni to honor our school's rich legacies, both past and present. We encourage you to take part in this celebration. Now, we come to the part of the ceremony you've been eagerly awaiting, which is the conferring of degrees. It is with pride and anticipation that we as faculty, staff, family, and friends watch as each of you is recognized. So, without further ado, we begin with the awarding of Bachelor of Science degrees. I'm pleased to welcome to the stage Dr. Heather Blackburn, Assistant Dean of Sport, Tourism, and Hospitality Management, who will direct this portion of the ceremony. Heather.
Christopher Edward McFadden, magna cum laude graduate. Sarah Elizabeth Adden. Oraloa Adenayi. Michael Stephen Anthony. Nicholas J. Ardagna III. Katie Rose Augustine. Brenton John Reese Bender, magna cum laude. Elena Courtney Billing, magna cum laude. Michael Henry Boja. Nicholas Stanley Boca, magna cum laude. Jason Robert Brodt, magna cum laude. Najee Brown. Emily Michaela Brzozowski. Tori Taylor Kemp, magna cum laude. Rachel Sierri. Andrew P. Devlin, cum laude. Brian Joseph Doherty. Lynn Elizabeth Evans, magna cum laude. Joshua Alexander Feinberg, cum laude. Alexander Darius Fern. Jonathan B. Finkel. Fayonda Fitzgerald. Dawn Fontaine. Andre Herve Gagnon. Elizabeth Gardner. Michael Giuseppe Garuccio. Tyler D. George. Andrew David Goff. Lindsay W. Gordon, magna cum laude. Shanice Brianna Gregory, summa cum laude. Mia Suzanne Guzzetti. Bridget Marie Haggerty, cum laude. Andrew Vin Hahn. Abigail Reed Hartman. Don Octavius Hay. Hallie C. High Benson. Alina M. Hooven. Kadera Elizabeth Joy Humphrey. Dennis George Jansen. Erin Denise Johnson. Jillian Louise Johnson. Jack Jones. Jordan D. Jones. Joel F. K. Yanrong Ki. Kristen E. Kmetzner, magna cum laude. Ashley T. Kerr. Louisa Ellen Clem, magna cum laude. Robin Catherine Cremy, magna cum laude. Austin Blaine Kabula, magna cum laude. Alex Jordan Levithon. Catherine Elizabeth Lockett, cum laude. Leah Alexandra Lucas. Nicole F. Luff, summa cum laude. Sean A. Lunetta. Rooksing Lee. Catherine Ann Mallory. Kathleen Patricia Mascatelli. Charlotte Eileen McDougall. Byron Terrell Miller. Mark Minkin. Amanda Jane Molinera, magna cum laude. Gerard V. Morgan. Alexandra Lynn Mottershead, magna cum laude. Kylie A. Mueller. Patrick McMullen. Joshua Mullen. Veronica Nardella, magna cum laude. James M. Orler. Alyssa V. Palo. Amanda Caitlin Payon. Christina A. Pascarella. Dushant B. Patel. Michaela Jade Postlethwaite. Abigail Rose Ref, magna cum laude. Shannon Grace Regan, cum laude. Victoria Marie Reggiani. Christopher T. Reese. Melissa Ann Riley. Zachary A. Rissler, magna cum laude. Denisha B. Robinson. Emily Hope Robinson, cum laude. Daniel Torsten Roper, cum laude. Jeremy S. Rosenthal. Antonio J. Russo. Brian V. Russo. Sarah Marie Catherine Silvitti. Anthony Santiago. Brandon Michael Sawyer. Sash Nicole Schaefer, magna cum laude. Rose Marie Shields. Jacarl Jarrell Smith. Jenna Elizabeth Solberger. Tyrell Lamont Steele. Jacob A. Stein. Alexis Quiera Sullivan. Matthew Lawrence Swerin, magna cum laude. Patrick Brewster Toby. Eric William Toms. Kyle R. Van Dyne. Grethel Verona. Louis Verdi. Daniela Verducci. T. Hong Vu, magna cum laude. Carly Michelle Vogt. Zhu Yun Iris Wang. Yakin Wang. Jordan A. Waters. Brooke Ashlyn Williams. Caleb S. Woolley. Kendall Grace Zeswitz.
Thank you, Heather. I now welcome to the podium David Kaiser, Fox School of Business's Director of Undergraduate Enrollment Management. David will now confer the Bachelor of Business Administration degrees.
Up first, and very deservingly, Tammy Lynn Rodriguez. We're gonna mix it up a bit. Emily Wolf. Carly Wolf. Brian Wong. Kevin Wong. Man Shu Wong. Cassandra Wright. John Roble. Shi Ji Wu. Binghua Ji, a magna cum laude graduate. Mutian Ji, a magna cum laude graduate. Jijuan Zhu, a summa cum laude graduate. Quickshuan Zhu. Christopher Yang. Gundao Yang, a magna cum laude graduate. David Yastrzemski, a summa cum laude graduate. Emily Yatvin. Ryan Yenchik. Jonathan Yurko. Chase Young, a magna cum laude graduate. Ryan Yozelinas. Kevin Yu, a magna cum laude graduate. Kirill Zakharov. Jenna Zakin. Arlene Zheng. Mijin Zheng. Shuang Zheng. Rebecca Zigelski. Yaqi Zhang, a cum laude graduate. Yanhua Zhang. Jihua Zhang. Anki Zhao. Li Zhao. Simon Zhao. Evan Zheng. Bei Zhao. Ming Zhao. Xiangu Zhao. Yiling Zhuang. Brianna Ziegenhagen. Kevin Zaleski. Selena Flor Ramos Zoleta. Dongming Zhang. Marguerite Lebreu. Phil Shannon. Peilin Tang. Jingting Fei. Hanrong Lai, a cum laude graduate. Hui Sun. Han Lai. Srenich Lei. Amin Awam. Rachid Ichain. Amanda Sergeant. Elizabeth Carr, a cum laude graduate. Rachel Cutler. Sohan Vijayangar. Korina Bogolomova, a cum laude graduate. Ryan Olson. Tyler Thomas, a cum laude graduate. Corrine McCoy. Macy Kamara. Lisa Fung. Zhen Ma. Dana Wang. Mianyu Lai. Christian Zafran, a magna cum laude graduate. David DeMarco, a cum laude graduate. Bianca St. Fleur. Courtney Mitchell. Kurlange Paul. Jaibrai Jeffries. Adama Bangura. Dennis Lee, a magna cum laude graduate. Frank Barr. Yijiang Lai. Enping Su. Jeremy John. Brandon Lloyd. Zhuo Guo. Pauline Lindauer. Maeve Sears, a cum laude graduate. Yulin Lai. Brendan King. Jocelyn Keika Lachik. Kelsey Fortunato. Eric Birkelbach. Binju Zhai. Yuan Liu. Ryan Welsh. Erin Smith. Snigdha Hossain. Ruying Tang. Matthew Farley. Darian Bennett. Maxwell Blander, a magna cum laude graduate. Aditya Tumaluru, a cum laude graduate. Naomi Nguyen, a cum laude graduate. Lena Marati. Alana Elsie. Caitlin Signorella. Samuel Schlossberg. Emily Mealies. Imhotepa Holder. Carla Duran. Kirandeep Sangari. Amy Morris. Walter Dorff. Jeremy Mayorana. Austin Abadadakis. Brett Abramowitz. Elaine Adamski, a cum laude graduate. William Egenswitz, a cum laude graduate. Andy Ogoli, a cum laude graduate. Tafiq Ahmed. Shihu Aizawa. Christia Eckner. Julian Aldinger, a cum laude graduate. Khaled Al-Harbi, a cum laude graduate. Christina Allegra. Zachary Allen, a magna cum laude graduate. Ahmed Rawaga. Faris Al-Saif. Morgan Alvord. Ashton Andrews. Mara Angiolillo. Kitara Anilo. Michael Ontario. Thomas Antista. Alexandra Armstrong. Mario Arazabal. Erica Artis. Daniel Ashdale, a magna cum laude graduate. Richard Atkavage. Christopher Atimo Obeng. Bibin Babu. Leah Baker. Rachel Baker, a cum laude graduate. Aiden Balachi. Kashari Baptiste. Jeffrey Bartkowski. Nicholas Basista. Kyle Beatty. Kristen Beauchamp. Caitlin Belk. Irene Azavalinsky. Yarisa Beltre. Florent Benhayan. Mark Bensinger II. Tyler Benton. Mark Berger. Robert Biddle III. Zachary Bierig, a cum laude graduate. Madeline Bird, a magna cum laude graduate. Brianne Bishop. Jeremy Boko. Jonathan Bond. Michael Bonomo. Brandon Booth. Brian Booth. Ryan Bovard. Kevin Bradley. Salima Bradley. Taylor Bradnock. Christopher Brady. Justin Braxton. Charles Brennan. Andrew Brenner. Zachary Brenner, a cum laude graduate. Brendan Breslin. Catherine Brown. Christopher Brown, a summa cum laude graduate. Connor Brown. Ellen Brown. Akila Brown, a magna cum laude graduate. Logan Brunkhorst. Amanda Bruns. Christopher Buck. Danielle Brewiger, a cum laude graduate. Brenna Burke, a summa cum laude graduate. Michael Putkariat. Jessica Butler. Cheol Wan Bion. Elaine Byerly. Delaney Byrne, a summa cum laude graduate. Eric Caballero. Tyler Caffey. Stephen Callahan, a cum laude graduate. Maria Campbell. Tahiri Kanahuat Perez. John Canavati. Craig Cannon. Lisette Cano. Kiodi Kao. Yuhua Kao, a cum laude graduate. Liur Kapuntian. Michael Kara, a cum laude graduate. Christopher Carroll. Mac Caruso. Joseph Casaza. Nathan Casey. Alexa Casuccio. Benjamin Cathcart. Ziyuan Chai. Marissa Charney. Anping Chen. Hai Long Chen. Jiahui Chen. Lin Lan Chen. Yiting Chen. Yi Yu Chen. Kevin Cheung. Kavor Chuljan. Jacqueline Chuss. Vanessa Chokosh. Sarah Jane Cerrone. Adam Clark. Ashley Ann Clark. Alexandra Clegg. Justin Cohen. Patrick Cohen. Maria Colon, magna cum laude graduate. Colin Copton. Maseo Connor. Caitlin Conrad. Turi Kontudis, presenting her degree, is Trustee Kontutis. Maria Cordoba, a magna cum laude graduate. William Cornell. Victoria Kapura. Alex Corey. Brandon Cove. Hunter Cowan. Jillian Cowden. Xenia Brianna Cox. Robert Crawford. Sarah Crisofuli, a cum laude graduate. Alexander Cruz. Karina Cuadro, a magna cum laude graduate. Stuart Cubison. Ian Curtin. Christian Curtis. Andrew Cutrona. Daniel D'Amato. Alexander Darling, a magna cum laude graduate. Christopher Day. Abahasaya Dijiye. Brian Martin Dupariak. Michaela Brady Jackson, a cum laude graduate. Nicholas Diolio. Samuel DeStefano, a cum laude graduate. Soteris Delapoulos. Jeffrey Kraski. Chris Park. Anuj D. Patel. Atit Patel. Darpan Patel. Harsh Patel. Hinal Patel, a magna cum laude graduate. Hiral Patel. Jill Patel. Kuntal Patel, a cum laude graduate. Patik Patel. Pooja Patel. Salman Patel. Urvesh Patel. Rachel Pavlik, a cum laude graduate. Corey Payne. Ryan Pearson. Lirong Peng. Chelsea Pereira. Kyle Perkins, a summa cum laude graduate. Kelly Petrarca, a magna cum laude graduate. Zachary Pfeiffer. Rourke Fallon. Marissa Phillips, a magna cum laude graduate. Helen Phillips White, a cum laude graduate. Jennifer Phim. Taylor Lauren Pinjowski. Carlo Pipitone, a magna cum laude graduate. Stephen Plotnick, a summa cum laude graduate. Jonathan Plugaru. Stephen Polo. Jeffrey Popovitz, a summa cum laude graduate. Erin Potter. Carissa Pousson. Elizabeth Powell. Marcus Powell, a magna cum laude graduate. Aiden Powers. Ria Prabhu, a cum laude graduate. Unique Pranato. Sean Priest. Aria Principato. Tyler Procacci. Alistair Proud. Elenia Marie Prudente. Jalen Pugh. Edmund Pudzinis. Tian Key. Stephanie Ryan. Thank you. Pedro Regalado. Joseph Regina, a cum laude graduate. Hayden Richards, a magna cum laude graduate. Christine Ricks Fletcher. Elizabeth Pertel. Wenjunziu Quinn, a cum laude graduate. Tova Rabin. Evan Radcliffe. Mohammed Rafi. Kevin Rafferty. Michael Ragozin. Tamid Rahman. Heba Raja, a summa cum laude graduate. Matthew Rappaport. Scott Raleigh. George Raymond. Samaj Reed. Connor Wrights. Leah Ressam. Tristan Roadside, a cum laude graduate. Harkaran Rirar. Caitlin Ritchie. Eric Reif. Jacqueline Ryloff. Wesley Rhines. Nicholas Rivera. Jacob Rose, a summa cum laude graduate. Amelia Rogers. Kristen Rosado, a magna cum laude graduate. Jared Rosenberg, a magna cum laude graduate. Kevin Ross. Connor Roth, a magna cum laude graduate. Eric Rosinski, a cum laude graduate. Bridget Rush, a summa cum laude graduate. John Ryan. Keenan Safadi. Brody Safronic. Robert Salduti. Jillian Darrow. Alec Davidson. Jemiah Day. Amanda DeFelice. Elenia De Horatius, a magna cum laude graduate. Alec Zaluka. Carlene Zamato, a magna cum laude graduate. Emily Demanovich. Sean Dent, a magna cum laude graduate. Robert Diobil. Ryan Desmond. Jacob DeBella. Victor DiGirolamo. Vittorio DiPentino. Gina DiRugeris. Sorry about that. John DiBernardino. Anthony DeBruno. Christopher Dick. Colleen Deal, a summa cum laude graduate. Colin Deal, a cum laude graduate. Michael DiGiacomo. Jesse DeLaura. Charlie Din. Christina Doretto. Tommy Doe. An Don. Samantha Domenech. Shi Yu Young. Young King Dong. Zachary Donovan, a cum laude graduate. Dominic Doss. Sarah Driscoll. Michael Duffy. Sydney Duffy, a magna cum laude graduate. Kara Dwyer. Kyra Eberly, a magna cum laude graduate. Morgan Eberly. Eric Eccleston. Blake Edwards. Okay. Melinda Ellingson.
One second.
Timothy Ellis. Edward Ellison, a cum laude graduate. Stephen Engel. Marian Etchubard. Nathan Ezzo. Danielle Farmery. Andrew Faulkner. Slight technical difficulties. We good? All right. Ted Falstick, a magna cum laude graduate. Margarita Fekina. Brian Finnegan. Andrew Finnell. Brittany Fisher. Matthew Fisher. Lauren Fisk. Gabrielle Flanagan. Michael Flood. Ashley Footman. Waniqua Folks. Jason Max Foreman. Dylan Fody. Michael Fournier. Benjamin Frederick. Irina Friedman. Lauren Freese. William Fulginiti. Brendan Furlong. Joseph Garrow. Mason Gallick, a magna cum laude graduate. Christina Gallivan, a magna cum laude graduate. Clea Gambier. Sai Gangasetti. Guan Guao. Rongji Gao. Rohan Gardner. Daniel Gargis. Brittany Gatto. Ryan Gowans. Zachary Gianotis. Michelle Gelman. Janelle George. Cameron Goddard. William Gold. Joshua Goldberg. Dylan Goldstein. Christian Gonzalez, a magna cum laude graduate. Alexander Gordon. Julie Gordon. John Goyette. Carrie Graham. Troy Granier. Devontae Grant. Malik Gray, a summa cum laude graduate. Tashara Grayson. Joseph Grieser. John Grillo. Jonathan Grinspun. Jennifer Groff. Paige Gross. Molly Ann Guinan. Shuai Guo. Jonathan Gusick. Shagun Gupta. Alexander Guy. Hai Ha, a cum laude graduate. Kevin Ha. Edward Hagan III. John Hagan. Michael Haley, a magna cum laude graduate. Joshua Hall. Olima Hamrock, a magna cum laude graduate. David Terry Han. Brian Hanley. Sean Hanratty. Sijia Howe. Connor Hardiman. Alonzo Harding. Crystal Harris, a cum laude graduate. Eamon Harrison. Hugh Hart. Dalton Hasker. Alexander Brannon. Lily Tran, a cum laude graduate. Lily. Abby Harris. Samantha Hogan. Nicholas Gambone. Kevin Scott. Jerry Degnan. Matthew Redican. Kyle Hauer. Jing He, a cum laude graduate. Morgan Hedrick. Joseph Height, a summa cum laude graduate. Shimei Heng. Rachel Henriquez. Benjamin Herring. John Higgins. Robert Higgins. Anthony Hillenbrand, a cum laude graduate. John Lywiak, a cum laude graduate. Connie Ho. Casey Hoffman. Matthew Holthausen. Timothy Houtman. Jingwen Huang. Runyuan Huang, a cum laude graduate. Byung Jung Hyun, a cum laude graduate. Ksenia Idrisova. Jordan Yezi. Yinong Jiang. Lindsay Joseph. Nguyen Ho, a summa cum laude graduate. Max Hollander, a cum laude graduate. Francesca Hummel, a magna cum laude graduate. Ki Jun Hong. Brenna Haran, a magna cum laude graduate. Nathan Horton. Michael Horvath. Brienne Hughes, a magna cum laude graduate. Jack Huntsman. Samuel Huang. Carrie Hajirik. Claire Ift. Michael Ingram, Jr. Sarah Intosha, a magna cum laude graduate. Chad Inver. Kana Ishii. Sunila Ismaili. Galina Ivanev. Isaac Jabbour, a magna cum laude graduate. Joseph Jack. Blake Jackson. Iona Jackson. John Jackson. Joshua Jackson. Derek Jaffe, a summa cum laude graduate. Joel James. Elijah Jameson, a magna cum laude graduate. Yazdan Jishan. Thank you. Devin Jeremenko. Joseph Jester. Jaren John. Adasia Johnson. Justin Johnson. Travis Johnson. Caroline Johnston, a magna cum laude graduate. Nicole Jones. Michelle Joseph. Joshua Josephs. Frank Uhas, a magna cum laude graduate. Marie Kabonga, a magna cum laude graduate. Erica Kalin. David Kagan. Bina Kanumala. Andrew Capel. Alfred Carl. Tristan Carton. Kylie Katona. Navjot Kaur. Connor Kettles. Nicole King. Colleen Curlin. Michael Klein.
I love you, Dad.
Don't give him his diploma. Christopher Conowall, a cum laude graduate. Yvonne Kudinoff, a cum laude graduate. Alexander Kulikovsky. Stefan Lachelle. Mason Kostick. John Langton. David Larson. Joshua Leahy. Zachary Mullen. Ari Murali. Sheehan Dunn. Ryan Neal. James Nelson, a cum laude graduate. Laura T. Nguyen. Who won this? Caroline Nichols. Chase Nicolosi. Erica Nixon, a summa cum laude graduate. Tenzin Nordon. Anais Nusone, a magna cum laude graduate. Dominique Ziffa, a cum laude graduate. Sean O'Brien. Griffin O'Donnell. Joseph O'Mara. Nicholas Estrich. Ibu Konoluo Ongdudimu. Stephen O. Daniel Olsnovich. Ronald Olisnovich. L'Oreal Oliver. Sean Osborne. Frank Utara, a cum laude graduate. Julie Oslick, a magna cum laude graduate. Paul Pake. Reagan Palmer. Ryan Paulo. Tanner Sarver, a cum laude graduate. Matthew Scanapico, a cum laude graduate. Kevin Scharf. Alex Schmidt. Michael Schneider. Kevin Schoenfeld, a cum laude graduate. Zachary Schreffler. Sarah Beth Schupner. Rihanna Shavarsman, a magna cum laude graduate. Cameron Schwab. Anthony Sciarra. Brian Shaw. Taylor Schwartz. Samantha Cedarstrand. Alexandra Senator. Alex Sensenig. Benjamin Schaefer. Joseph Shama, a magna cum laude graduate. Ryan Shannon. Peter Shen. Michael Shepard. Brandon Shaludi. Marissa Sheeran. A.L. Shoham. Shiyel Shu. Bridget Silk, a cum laude graduate. Sarah Simpkins. Alexis Brianna Small. Daryl Smiley. Alexander Sabrinsky. Rishi Sheth. Nirel Solansky. Mahugnan Sohu. Ryan Sroka. Gabriela Sinderovsky, a magna cum laude graduate. Suteja Singli. Catherine Smith. Kelly Diane Smith. Matt Smith. Samuel Smythe. Jason Schneider. Jeep Suritra. Amina Solomon, a summa cum laude graduate. Jijian Song. Zachary South. Trevor Southworth, a magna cum laude graduate. Jordan Sowell. Taylor Spedicino. Tiffany Specht, a summa cum laude graduate. Allison Sponage, a cum laude graduate. Aaron Stank. Simon Stasko, a magna cum laude graduate. Chloe Steely. Deanna Stevens, a summa cum laude graduate. Matthew Sternberg, a cum laude graduate. Anthony Stico. Michael Stoka. Soteri Soor. Megan Stoner. Zachary Strauss, a cum laude graduate. Brandon Studdy. Lee Su. Benjamin Sulaiman. Dennis Suman. Ping Sun. Vanessa Sundra. Kalia Sunderland. Brian Smartwood. James Swartz. Shannon Sweeney. Sarafia Shamira Syed Ahmad Fuad Al Junaid, a summa cum laude graduate. Samantha Tellerico, a magna cum laude graduate. Yunwei Tang. Brent Taroff. Eugene Tartaglione. Cassandra Tate. Dana Taub. Ryan Taylor. Samantha Teets. Tyler Tepedino. Megan Tesh. Catherine Tai. Jason Thacker. Amiro Thi. Elena Thew. Destiny Thomas. Holden Thorhill. Philip Tochi. Dario Trabucco. And I think if we get one more stomper, the stage is going to come down. Did I say Dario? Adama Traore. Tony Trufant. Ming Tu Trong. Bradley Trusavage. Ekaterina Svetskova. Andrew Tullio. Gabrielle Torino. Kiera Turnbull. Brittany Turner. Zoe Turnbull, a summa cum laude graduate. Brandon Tysick. Brian Uker. Jeffrey Velikay. Thomas Vitrano. Aaron Young. Kevin Vo, a cum laude graduate. Kevin Vong. Anthony Vu. Jiahang Lai. Jian Li. Xiao Li. Wenhao Li. Richard Liang. Peter Lucina, a magna cum laude graduate. Pei Yi Lin. Shawnee Lin. Austin Leprondo, a magna cum laude graduate. Gaojiang Liu. Xin Liu. Stephen Long. Caitlin Lowry. Junying Liu. Landy Liu. Hannah Luckenbaugh. Kyle Lukowski. Anthony Lugreen. Eric Lynch. John Mahalis. John Mann. Gianna Mans. Anastasia Markopoulos. Katie Margraf. Andrea Markovsky, a cum laude graduate. Kyle Matusik. Thomas Lee. Anuj Yogesh Patel. Nicholas Hussey. John Lee. Hendra Muljono. Allison McGrew. Kyle Kaufman. Brittany Kellenberger. Camden Kelleher, a magna cum laude graduate. Maria Kelly. Casey Kemmerer, a cum laude graduate. Jonathan Karen, a cum laude graduate. Abbas Kaku. Daniel T. Kim. Alexander Kirsch. Thomas Klein. Benjamin Clokus. Eric Koek, a cum laude graduate. George Condilion. Khalifa Konea. Daniel Kozlowski, a magna cum laude graduate. Megan Cryer. Benjamin Krinner. Srinivasan Kupaswamy, Mass summa cum laude graduate. Damian LaRosa. David LaCamera. Jackie Lamb. Wei Yi Lam, a magna cum laude graduate. Sean Lane. Kit Hang Lau. Matthew Lawler. Troy Lapo. Matthew Lever, a cum laude graduate. Jennifer Lee. Johnny Lee. Kang Lee. Kin San Lee. Zachary Leibovitz. Sarah Leonard. Tyler Lerman, a magna cum laude graduate. Robert Lesnick. Molly Lecter. Laura Lewandowski. Corey Lewis. Xiaomin Lin. Will Liu. Taylor Luchansky. Angela Luo, a cum laude graduate. Brandon Mikowski. Christine McCrae. Aisha Maiga. Richard Margarino. Heather McQuinsky. Labrea Maldonado. Matthew Mailing. Tyler Mallory. William Malloy. Joseph Malone. Christopher Mangiri. Jen Mao. Kevin Marble. Robert Marlin. Raj Marfotia. Blake Marshall. Samuel Martin. Tyler Martin. Tyler Masker. Joseph Mastrocola. Deborah Matheny, a cum laude graduate. John Matthews, a magna cum laude graduate. Jason Mays. Colin Mazer. Erin McCain. Dylan McCreevy. Mackenzie McCutcheon. Thomas McDonough. Maria McFillin, a summa cum laude graduate. Kyle McGarry. Sean McGlynn. Ryan McIntyre, a cum laude graduate. Daniel Joseph McLaughlin. Economics. Daniel Joseph McLaughlin. Finance. Ann McMaster. Connor McMenamin. Cassidy McNew. Rafiq McPherson. Fan May. Owen Meeman, a magna cum laude graduate. Brennan Mellor. Douglas Malosh, a cum laude graduate. Gildan Rose Memis. Samantha Myers. Jake Meza. Joshua Mahalik. Senan Mesh. Henry Mikulski. Matthew Melito. Samantha Miller. Stacy Miller. David Mills. Elijah Mills. Costa Misirostis. Gia Mitchell. Sarah Monahan, a cum laude graduate. Parker Moncada. Richard Montgomery. Carrie Moore. Sorry, Carrie. Shamir Morgan. Oh, please don't bounce. Please don't bounce. Catherine Morrison, a magna cum laude graduate. Ann Morrow, a cum laude graduate. Ahmed Mosaid. Dean Mosley. Paul Mulvena. Nicholas Murray. Artur Muzica. Brendan Nahill. Patrick Nelson. David Nguyen. Thompson Nguyen, a magna cum laude graduate. Victor Vuong. Yu Zhang Sun. Adam Venzi. Shakir Verma. Nicholas Vellante, a cum laude graduate. Nicholas Fisco. Matthew Volk. Jennifer Wybell. Gopal Walia. Khalid Malik Walker. Shaniqua Wallace. Michael Walsh. Guoshuai Wang. Jingwen Wang. Teng Wang. Kiana Wei. Jeffrey Weaver. Dan White, a summa cum laude graduate. Colin Weber. Jordan Weber. Catherine Winkler, a magna cum laude graduate. Mike Wellstein. Marquise White. Sarah White. Ian Whitehead. Jacqueline Weist. Jamie Wilkie. Steve Williamson. Daniel Wimmer. Andrew Winkles. Yafet Tiwahade. Seriously, this one? Last but certainly not least, Sahad bin Abdulaziz Al Zamel, a cum laude graduate.
We made it. One final act, class, remains to be completed today before you can officially graduate from Temple University. So as a class, I ask you to stand, and as a symbol of your graduation, I ask you to move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congratulations to the class of 2017. Thank you for your attention and your patience. At this time, I ask the graduates to be seated and then for the audience members to remain seated as well until our faculty and the administration process off the stage, followed by our new graduates. Be sure to join us in Altar Hall for a reception immediately after this ceremony. And on behalf of the entire Temple University community, best wishes as you continue your journey for success and satisfaction in both your personal and professional lives. Thank you and good afternoon.